Hi, I'm Nisha Podar, and on Too Sharp with ET, the two big stories for today. Trump's 25% tariff shock puts RBI in a tight spot. Will rates be cut on Wednesday is a big question. In top corporate stories today, Gautam Adani steps down as the executive chairman of Adani Ports, and Anil Ambani faces a grilling from the Enforcement Directorate. Let's get started. US President Donald Trump's 25% tariff on Indian goods is already having ripple effects, and this time on RBI's interest rate decision due this Wednesday. Now, most of the economists expected the RBI to hold after Governor Sanjay Malhotra's cautious stance in June. But now a few expect surprise cut to shield the economy. Remember Soumyakant Ghosh of SBI, the only economist who predicted June's bigger than expected cut, as well as Dheeraj Neem of ANZ. They both now expect a 25 basis points of cut this week. Why this sudden shift is the question. Inflation is now cooling 2.1% in June, below RBI's 4% target. Growth is under threat as Trump's tariff shock is there, and especially rupee is under pressure. Ghosh says that there's no point in holding off now. A front-loaded cut could really fuel the credit and festive demand. But not everyone agrees. Barclays says that RBI will likely wait and that the transmission from the past cuts is incomplete, and trade talks with the US are still in flux. So what will RBI do? Watch for these three clues when Governor speaks at 10 a.m. on Wednesday. On inflation and growth outlook, RBI may revise the forecasts down. Inflation is running below the projections, and Trump's tariff could really shape 30 basis points of the GDP. When it comes to liquidity framework, traders want clarity on liquidity norms after recent cash-draining moves confuse the market, remember. A CRR cut begins in September, adding more surplus. In rupee commentary, that is going to be important. Rupee is near record lows, and a rate cut may weaken it further, making imports costlier and dampening foreign appetite for Indian bonds. So the bond yields are rising, rupee is shaky, and RBI has a tough call ahead on Wednesday. In key corporate developments, Gautam Adani is stepping down as the executive chairman of Adani Ports effective 5th of August. That's a big development. He will now serve as the non-executive chairman. Why this decision now is a question. There's no official reason given, but the company says that it's a governance move by the group. In his place, Manish Kejriwal, a private equity veteran, joins as non-executive director. Adani Ports and SEZ just posted strong results. Quarterly revenue is up 21%. Logistics business grew 2x. Marine operations surged 2.9x. It now commands 27.8% of India's cargo market and 45.2% of container market. The company also began operations at Colombo West International Terminal and is set to acquire Australia's NQXT port. Meanwhile, at the other end of the corporate spectrum, Anil Ambani appeared before the Enforcement Directorate. We have been talking about this and reporting on this in a 17,000 crore rupees money laundering probe, which is, remember, linked to the loan fraud across his group companies. Here's what we know about this case. ED alleges diversion of Yes Bank loans, including 3,000 crore rupees from 2017 to 19, routed through the shell companies. Fake bank guarantees worth 68 crore rupees were allegedly submitted using forged SBI credentials. Reliance Infrastructure is accused of using intercorporate deposits, ICDs, to route money without board or audit approvals. Now, ED has issued a lookout circular, questioned several executives, and may confront Anil Ambani with others already arrested. RBI, SEBI, NHB, NFRA have all flagged these violations. SBI has even marked RCom and Anil Ambani as fraud accounts. A Reliance spokesperson says that the exposure was disclosed earlier and that the mediation has been concluded to really recover 6,500 crore rupees. Anil Ambani hasn't been on Reliance Infra's board since 2022. Well, these are important developments. We'll keep a track on that. With that, it's a wrap on Too Sharp with PT. Thanks so much.